Oh, right.
Oh, right.
Oh, right.
No, wait, that's not all right.
Hello, and welcome to Idle Chat.
There you go, Liam's introed.
I'm not a chode.
Liam has introed the Idle Chat.
I thought you just called
How are
me
we
a
all
chode.
doing, guys?
What, we're using
Oh, what
that?
is it?
Oh,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
using that.
On
Oh, we're
video,
using
I'm
that.
not even looking at
I'm sitting on my phone like, oh, you're using that. Okay.
Hello,
Let's go,
YouTube.
time. Yeah. What's good?
That's very professional, Mitchell. Thanks for that.
Didn't even tee us up. Literally just smacked it straight out of our hands. Weren't even ready.
Right.
I could have said
we can stop.
anything. I could have said anything.
No. I mean, I'm happy to carry on if that's
We
that's
started
fine. Yeah.
now.
We started now.
Oh,
Yeah,
well.
God.
The ball's rolling now, so we might as well. Please do excuse my tea towel. It is incredibly fucking hot in here. Sweating
And
out.
he's got a lot of statements to say, so he's going to use the tea towel to make the statements even more better.
No. Special.
Folded it.
It's already folded, as you can see.
For our audio listeners, Mitchell and Liam are both wearing Rick and Morty t-shirts. I did not get the memo. I'm guessing this is.
That's a little, that's so funny you say about Rick and Morty, Dave, because
Yeah. There you go.
we may have done a little episode, a little recording with Cody from Dungeons and Podcast. I don't know when it's going to be out, but he's got like 3 and a bit hours worth of our very first dive into the world of D&D and role-playing games, and we had a good time. We had a good time.
Brilliant time.
I had a few beers and I was definitely feeling feeling it.
We couldn't tell. We couldn't tell by the end.
We really got into the characters. Like, we really got in character.
It was good fun. It was good fun.
We ain't even finished it. We recorded for 4 hours. 4 hours, and like we're not even finished. We're not even finished.
Yeah.
I can't wait to finish it. I can't wait. It's great. It's gonna be fantastic.
I will buy this game and we will play it again.
Ooh,
with more people.
Oh, saucy.
Mm.
And I will buy the Stranger Things one as well.
Nice. Well, anyway, hit us up on our socials at Wait What Pod Trio. This week on Idle Chat, the weekends.
It's right there.
Is
right. It's literally right there. Right now, it is literally right there.
There are big. I'm kind of taking control of Idle Chat this week because there are big happenings over this weekend.
Well, in this country there is, yeah.
Yeah, this Idle Chat comes out just as the English Premier League starts.
It's already started.
Yeah,
it's already started.
Yesterday.
Arsenal lost to Palace yesterday.
Or a few days ago, depending when Liam uploads
it. Fuck you.
Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to give our Premier League predictions. The main reason we're doing this is so that we have some content in the future. So when the Premier League ends, we can go back and see how good we are. There's going to be a point system. I'm going to devise all the points to see how accurate we all are. And yeah, we're going to see who's got the best football knowledge, eh? Hey?
Right.
All right then.
Useful Spurs. Your knowledge is nothing.
Oh well, let's not get into who supports who.
I've given you a credit for this season. I have been fair.
Okay, so if we start,
have you heard the new West Ham song though? Before we start,
it depends.
West Ham are ginormous everywhere we go.
It's actually not ginormous. It's actually colossal.
All right, then colossal.
I told you that one, so yes, of course I heard it.
I was asking Dave.
And Mitchell here supports Arsenal. Cool, right? So we all understood who supports who. Right, so we're going to start with the bottom 6.
Arsenal, Tottenham, West Ham.
Disrespect.
I'll go first.
Do you want to explain it for those who are not that familiar with the Premier League, or?
Well, there are 20 teams in the.
There might be seriously, they might be.
I'm serious.
Might be new.
All right, there are 20 teams in the English Premier League. We are going to and they all get ranked in the league season after they all play each other twice, home and away. So this is where we think they're going to finish in the standings. So 20th, I've put rock bottom of the league, being the worst, Leeds United.
Oh,
19th,
done and dirty.
19th, Fulham, and 18th, Everton. I know it's a bit of a surprise on that one. Everton have been in the Premier League. All like pretty much his Premier League side. They're one of the few teams. Yeah. I've also got just escaping relegation: Bournemouth, Brentford, and Southampton.
Oh, see, that's interesting.
You're rating Nottingham Forest.
Yes.
You saying that? I've gone with Forest to go stone last, 20th,
okay.
Bottom of the table.
Is that because of Jay Lings?
Fuck Jesse Lingard. Okay. Fuck that money grabbing prick.
200 grand a week.
Oh wow.
200 grand. He turned down.
Where did he get this money from?
He turned 125 grand. Yeah. He turned 125. No, it's 185 a week plus bonuses. But he turned down 125 a week and European football and a first team place.
Oh, well,
to go and play Forest.
He's going to get a first team place in Forest.
Yeah,
especially on that money. I'd hope so.
It's fucking Forest.
Yeah.
Anyway,
no. Well,
I'm not going to get into. I'll be here all evening if I get into it. Forest finished 20th. 19th would be Leeds.
Okay.
18th, I agree with you, Everton.
Ooh.
But I do think that Everton are just going to go down because 17th, I got Fulham.
Okay.
I think Mitrovic is a bit in the Prem, but I think they might have a bit more.
Okay.
16th, Leicester. I don't think they got it in this year. And then 15th, Bournemouth.
Okay.
Bournemouth do have that kind of record to stay up for like a season or two and then go back down.
They don't suffer second season syndrome. They're more third or fourth.
But none of you said Brentford.
I said Brentford 16th.
Oh, okay.
I've got Brentford,
but not going down.
Well,
I don't think they'll go down.
Mitchell, what about you, man? Well, you got the 3 going down.
3 going down. I will say. I'm going to say Southampton's going down, but I can't place where they are yet.
Okay.
I want to say they may go down because they might be struggling.
Picking on Southampton,
Leeds and Fulham.
So we're kind of agreed on Leeds and Fulham going down. Then
we're agreed. Leeds are fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Leeds obviously they've sold like 2 of their best players in the summer window. They brought in a load of players though. So to be fair,
have they brought in a goal? I'm sorry, wrong team. Have they brought in a decent striker?
You're thinking of Fulham. You're thinking of Fulham bringing in Leno. That's what you're thinking. Keepers.
They did bring in Leno.
Yeah, and with Fulham, like they could survive. I mean, Marco Silva is a decent manager, but it's just
Fulham. Just like I'm talking, like it's going to be 1 or 2 points between. Because I couldn't choose between Everton and Fulham. I just feel like Lampard's a fat piece of shit. So.
See, mine was between Everton and Southampton.
See, I just think Southampton are one of them teams that they were like Wigan for years. They did fuck all, but they just always managed to just avoid it until they got caught, which was a great day because everyone fucking hates Wigan. Fucking hate Wigan.
I mean, Southampton have got something going for them where they just signed that young keeper from Man City. I think he's an Irish young keeper.
It ain't going to matter. It ain't going to matter. He's going to play for Liverpool in 3 seasons. He'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
That's true. So, all right, let's move on to our mid-table 6.
Mid-tables.
Did you want me to do my other 3 first?
Yeah,
I thought you did.
I only did bottom 3. Well, I did technically 4 because I did Everton, Southampton, Fulham, Leeds.
Oh, sorry, Mitchell. Go on.
He's not as prepared as we are with exact spaces.
No.
Yeah.
So. I'm going to go with Brentford at 16th.
Okay. The 17th.
Everton's 17th.
Everton
just escaped the drop.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to go Brentford at 16th because they've spent a couple of years in the Prem now. I'm pretty sure most of the teams.
One season.
One season.
No, one.
One season.
Yeah.
I thought it was 2.
No, it's only one. Man, I've only been there 1 season.
So yeah, second season.
But no.
Second season syndrome.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
For those who don't know what second season syndrome is basically when a team gets promoted from the Championship up into the Premier League. The first season, they're kind of unknown. They do very well. The second season, they've already been sussed out. The players, the other teams know roughly how they're going to play if they haven't got a new manager and stuff, and then they suffer.
Maybe some of those players have been signed by other teams, or maybe the manager kind of gets sacked in the second season.
Or something to do with the owners. They're not giving enough money to buy anyone new. Basically, the second season syndrome is everything you did in the first season is just washed. And some teams have turned into like the whipping boys of the season. They get their ass handed. They pull like a derby when, what was it? What's the lowest point? Was it 9 points?
11.
They got 11 points out of 38 games.
Yeah, you get 3 points for a win.
And you get 3 points to win and a point for a draw.
So who's 15th on yours then, Mitch? Who's just above Brentford?
Leicester
as well. You two both don't.
I don't think the thing is like I've got friends who are Leicester fans, and I was over the moon when they won the league. It was fantastic. Problem is, since they won the league, they've done nothing.
has just signed for Lille as well. It's been confirmed.
Nice.
Is it Nice? I thought it was Lille.
Yeah, he's just signed for Nice. They got rid of Mahrez and never replaced him. Vardy's getting on.
Maddison seemed to be going. Tielemans seemed to be going to Arsenal.
They got rid of Kante.
They haven't brought anyone in basically this season either.
I think Vardy is one of the last big names from that league winning side.
Yeah, I think he is. Yeah,
one of them. There may be a few others. I'm not a Leicester fan, so I can't say.
I don't know if Christian Fuchs is still there. Anyway,
I think he left.
Maybe Cassius Michael wasn't Vardy. Anyway, so let's go on to our mid-table six.
Mid-tables, the nothing positions. That means it means fuck all.
Yeah, so this is my 14th to 9th. So 14th, I've got Brighton. 13th Palace. 12th, Notts Forest. 11th, I've got Leicester. 10th, West Ham. And 9th, Wolves.
What?
Yeah.
10th place? You piss-taking bastard. How dare you?
I'm sorry.
So we've consistently qualified for Europe. We finished above where we
consistently. Yeah, 2 seasons in a row, yes.
Is that not consistent? It's back to back.
Yes, yeah, 2 seasons in a row.
We hadn't qualified for Europe since, was it 2005, 6 when we got spanked by Palermo.
Yes.
And 10th place. 10th place.
Yep.
We did the impossible. We signed a striker. Okay.
You've signed strikers. You've signed strikers in the past.
I refuse to acknowledge them as strikers. Okay. We signed a young striker.
Okay.
We spent money. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
The disrespect that we received as a club is disgusting. Okay. It's disgusting.
Yep.
How dare you? You should be ashamed of yourself.
Okay. Yeah.
How do you sleep at night?
In a large bed full of money for the beautiful ladies.
And there's your Simpsons quote.
There's your Simpsons quote. Sorry. I've got Notts Forest. I've got them finishing 12th. I think Dean Henderson's a decent signing for them, and they should do well first season. Brighton, I've got falling off quite a bit. I think they'll get sussed out. Crystal Palace is normally consistently in that mid-table section. Leicester, I agree. I don't think they're going to do as well as before, but I don't think they're going to fall down
as bad as that
level. Yeah, I think they'll fall down to 11th. I think eventually they'll sign some players. I think they'll sign some players before the window's shut, and then they'll help them out. West Ham, yes.
How long's left on the window?
They've got to the end of the month.
End of September, isn't it? Or is it end of the month?
It's the end of the month. It's the end of the month. So from when this goes out, there's 3 weeks worth of signings to happen between now and the end of the transfer window. Yeah.
West Ham, yes, I'm sorry. I feel like you're going to underperform this season. I feel like things could happen in January.
You think the loss of Noble was going to affect him that much?
Possibly, yeah. And Wolves, 9th. Again, they're steadily, consistently always in that kind of region. Okay, you're mid-table with a piece.
If you would have put Forest in front of West Ham, I'd have fucking flipped this table in front of it. You'd have seen like me, the ceiling, my TV, the floor, and then it would just close. I'd have flipped this table.
This is gonna be one of our longest idle chats. Come on, let's do
it won't.
this.
No, it won't. It will not. The Stranger Things one is the longest one. Go listen to it. Okay, so 14th Southampton, 13th Wolves, 12th Brentford, 11th Villa, 10th Brighton, 9th Palace.
Okay.
I think Palace. I think Gerrard will do okay. Not challenging for anything. They're going to go down. Southampton, like I said, they're one of them teams that tend to just fucking hang about like a bad smell. They just don't disappear. Brentford, I reckon they'll drop right down. And then Brighton have been one of them teams that have been fairly dangerous. I think they might just because there's the teams that will finish in front of them are more dangerous than them.
Okay.
Fair enough.
All right, then. That's what I'll explain. Mitchell?
Sorry, I was communicating.
14th to 9th, yeah?
14th to 9th, yes.
My 14th is Bournemouth. 13th, Aston Villa. 12th, Nottingham Forest.
Yep, I got the same.
11, Brighton. 10, Crystal Palace. And 9th, Newcastle.
Ooh. Newcastle quite low down there for you, Mitch.
Yeah. Just because they've got money, don't mean they'll be that high up.
I don't know. They could make some decent signings. So they've got to buy the fuck they want, really.
Also, I know it's no West Ham, but Villa quite low down for both of you guys. Villa is in this section for both of you guys, I see.
I don't think Villa are going to do
Coutinho's
as well.
past it now.
Well, Coutinho's been started. The thing is, Coutinho, when he joined the Prem, was amazing. He plateaued. He left. He come back. Had that massive impact. You know what's coming. He's going to plateau again. So basically, what he needs to do, he needs to fuck off for the first part of the season, then come back, and he'll do
like a World Cup.
Yeah.
Which is another factor. There's another factor that's really affected this league for me is that the fact that the World Cup's in the middle of the season.
Yeah.
So like these players are a lot of these players are gonna come back and go straight into a Premier League season again. Injuries is gonna affect this.
You know what the good thing is? West Ham don't have that many players that play for the nationals.
That's a good point. I should have probably thought of that before putting a mid-table. Okay, top 8.
I'm gonna directly address Gareth Southgate. Do not let Declan Rice get fucking injured. I mean it.
Okay. That's why I got West Ham 10th. Rice and Bowen both get injured.
Yeah,
okay, top 8. So I'm gonna go with my. I'm gonna say my heart.
I'm gonna criticize the fuck out of you right now.
I'm gonna say my heart, and then I'm gonna say what I actually think. Right. So 8th, Newcastle. 7th, Aston Villa. 6th, Chelsea. 5th, Arsenal. 4th, Manchester United. 3rd, Manchester City. 2nd, Liverpool. 1st, Tottenham.
Sir?
That's my heart. No, that's my heart.
Sir?
Okay, that's my heart. No, let me explain. This is my heart. Okay, I really want Conte to show like why he's a Premier League winning manager with this team. I feel like the transfers have been good. I feel like the squad depth is good. We're back in the Champions League. Harry Kane
finally won a trophy.
The best. Well, yeah, all right. One of the strike partnership for Harry Kane and Son is already established as one of the best in the league. No one can figure out Conte's system. But, okay, that's just my heart. I don't think that's actually going to happen. So,
Sir?
Okay. Yeah.
You can't park there, sir.
Fucking Villa to finish above us. You piss-taking bastard. How dare you?
I believe in the Steven Gerrard kind of management.
Fuck Steven Gerrard.
I think it's good.
I
think Villa.
Cole has played in more Premier League winning sides than Steven Gerrard has.
Yeah, okay. Diego Carlos is a good signing for them. Villa Coutinho is a good signing for them. I feel like Aston Villa is going to do bits if they keep everyone fit. Anyway, what I actually think. Okay, everything the same except everything the same from 8th to 4th. 3rd Tottenham, 2nd Man City, 1st Liverpool.
I feel betrayed.
I feel like Liverpool are going to like be a really strong team this season. I feel like Klopp always turns them around. I feel like Man City are going to fall off, even though they have just signed Haaland. Haaland is a great striker, but he's going to have his first season in the Premier League where he's going to have to acclimatise. He's going to have harder games that, I don't expect him to come in and have like a 25, 30 goal season. It's great. This is one video, isn't it?
Yeah.
You are now on YouTube, by the way.
Yeah. Manchester United, I feel like I got to come back and get top 4 under Ten Hag. I feel like that's a good fit for them. Arsenal, I think 5th is like good, considering like
same as last season.
Yeah, I feel that's good. Like you'll have Arteta carry on with his projects and develop the young players through, get rid of some of that deadwood like Pepe and Partey, and develop Saka and Smith Rowe and Gabriel Jesus will come in. I don't think again he's going to be top scoring. So
No.
yeah,
No.
as I had to have one team fall off in the top 6 if I was going to put Tottenham 3rd. So I've chose that team to be Chelsea because they haven't got a striker. They brought in Sterling, yes, but they haven't got a striker. That's always been their problem.
Strikers in Milan.
Is that that's
Who
always
they
been
bought him from?
They brought in Werner, it didn't work. They brought in Lukaku, it didn't work. So
the fact that Werner, they paid 53 million for him, I think it is, and he's looking going back to Leipzig on loan. Leipzig don't even want to buy him.
Yeah. I've already spoke a little bit about Villa getting the Europa Conference League. I feel like that'd be good. And yeah, Newcastle 8th. I feel like that's a huge step up from where they were like last season. I feel they've made some great signings, and Eddie Howe will get them up to the top half. And then next season, we'll be pushing for those Europa League spots.
Well, I can't argue too much because I actually had Newcastle down as 8th as well.
Okay.
Newcastle 8th, 7th West Ham, 6th Arsenal, 5th United, 4th Spurs, 3rd Chelsea, 2nd Liverpool, Man City top.
Oh, so you think exactly the same as last season?
Yeah, I do. But I feel
Except
like
Arsenal, Man United.
I feel like but I feel like with United might do as much as I fucking hate United so much. I feel like they might have that sense of for the first time in a while they've got a new manager that's actually got a pair of bollocks and is actually doing something. I mean, he's probably going to sign half of the Dutch national team, to be honest. It's probably what he's going to do. And I'm not being funny. It's not exactly a bad team to choose from, is it? Let's be honest.
And some of the players that have been left out in the wilderness by previous managers will now come in and start playing like new players, like Martial.
I mean, one of the best things he done was he got Eriksen.
Yeah, Eriksen's
a great player.
Mm-hmm.
I think Arsenal will stay. As much as it pains me again, I think the gap between West Ham and Arsenal will be more substantial this season than it was last season, as much as it pains me to say. I think we will qualify for the European Conference again. If we're going to get Europe, I think that's how we're going to do it. There's 2 ways we're going to get Europe. We qualify by finishing 7th, or we're going to have to go out and fucking win this thing. If we win the if we win the Conference League, you're never going to hear the fucking end of it. I just hope you know that. I won't forget. I won't shut up.
On one Conference League.
Yes.
Nice.
1 World Cup, 1 FA Cup, and 1 Conference League. Thank you. And an Intertoto Cup and a Cup Winners' Cup. Don't get me started. So City, I feel like Liverpool are going to do fantastic as per usual. Nunez looks like he's going to be a great signing. They've lost Mane. I think me and Dave had this conversation before. Salah, I feel like he's going to drop off because he's not chasing anything now because he's now got his big money. He hasn't really got to do fuck all. He's still going to get paid. Everyone's dicking on Haaland because he missed an open goal in his first real competitive game for Man City. If you watched any of the Bundesliga last season, you know he's dangerous. People say, the Bundesliga is German farmers. It ain't the French league. It's not the French league. The Bundesliga, they have got some solid fucking play. I've watched the Bundesliga for years. I love watching German football.
He's played Football Manager Bundesliga 3.
I have actually. Have. I got them to the Bundesliga, then they fucking sacked me, which is bullshit. But Chelsea, Sterling, Yeah, I think it'll be. I mean, them signing Koulibaly is 2 seasons too late for me. I feel like Chelsea will just in front. Let's put it this way: that top 6, 7, maybe top 6, there ain't gonna be much points in it. There ain't gonna be. Well, first and second, it'll be close. Chelsea ain't gonna get. It's gonna be between City and Liverpool. Chelsea ain't gonna catch Liverpool, and then it'll be a battle between Spurs, Chelsea, and Man United, and Arsenal of who gets the next 4 spots. And we're just gonna come in and we're just gonna finish above the rest of the others. That's how I feel like we're gonna finish. And if someone said to me 5 years ago, you're gonna finish 6th, then you're gonna finish 7th, and then the following season you'll finish 7th, and you'll qualify for Europe 3 years running, I'd have bit your fucking hand off, and I would have called you crazy. So I'm happy. I'm happy where we are now. I'm happy because this is it's a start. If we're gonna get Champions League fucking football, there's only one way we're gonna do it.
Okay. All right, Mitchell.
So out of all of us, I'm the only one that has thinks that Arsenal is actually going to improve on last season.
Yeah,
You're an Arsenal.
So 8th is Arsenal. No, 8th West Ham.
Okay.
7th Wolves. 6th Man United. 5th Chelsea. 4th Arsenal. 3rd Tottenham. 2nd Liverpool, and then 1st Man City.
Well, you still have Tottenham finishing above Arsenal. Wow.
I do.
I think, as much as it pains me to say, I think Spurs are going to be quite dangerous this season. I don't want to admit it, but
I want to believe. I really want to believe.
If you win the league, if you win the league, I'm just going to cry.
It depends on one thing, though, and that's what we're going to talk about later.
Some of these stats, like the best transfers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, okay. Why don't we use that? Why don't we use that and move on to the next bit then?
All right. We'll quickly go on to who we think is going to win individual kind of player trophies. So for Golden Boot, we'll start with. So the top scorer in the Premier League of the season, I've gone for Harry Kane.
Yep. It's not a bad shout. He had a bit of an off season last year because he was injured.
Yep. I feel like he'll kick on and get a few goals at the beginning. We'll go to the World Cup, win that. He'll be top scorer of that league season, and then he'll come back in the season and win the Premiership with Spurs. This is what's going to
happen. He's speaking from the heart again.
I have gone with. I've been singing praises for ages, and it's kind of. I think it's kind of as most people who I'm going to go for. Those not in the know, I'm going to go with Haaland. I think he's going to hit the ground fucking running. The guy's an animal. I'm not. I keep saying it. I refuse to let anyone slander him after one game. He played one game. Man City, the whole team played shit. To be brutally honest, they played shit. Simple. Liverpool, one of the best teams in the Prem last season. They almost won the league. They fucked it. They didn't. Simple as that. It is what it is. So it's going to be like that. I think he'll hit the ground running. I think there was a few. It was Nunez, Kane, Son, Haaland, and Salah were the 5 I was dancing around. I don't think there'll be much in it, but I feel like Liverpool have got more players to score goals, whereas Man City will filter it through him. You see what I mean?
Okay.
More to set him up. Do you know what I mean? That's my thinking.
Cool. All right, Mitch.
I've actually gone with the same as well.
You say Jesus, I'm a fight.
No. I said Haaland too.
Oh, all right. That's the only reason I think it is because
he's immense. Yes, he might have missed an open goal. But
how old is he?
He's 23?
23?
22, 23, yeah.
That's right about that.
You see that?
The only reason why I picked Haaland is because he is very dangerous in front of goal. He may have missed one, but technically pre-season.
Fair enough. I mean, I'm the only one that doesn't think he's going to score that many goals. So we'll
22.
See.
He is 22.
22. So I was
22.
Right, yeah.
Wait, what day is it today? Yeah, he's just turned 20. His birthday was on the 21st.
There you go.
He's just 22. That's mad.
Quickly move on. most assists. So this is for the person that does the pass that sets up the goal. I have gone for a bit of an out there one. Trent Alexander-Arnold.
It's a good shout. It's a very good shout. He's had the most assists for a defender the last 3 seasons running, and I think he's broke the record every time that he set.
He's still young. He's still going to hit his peak, and I feel
He
like
should play on the wing. He shouldn't be.
I feel like
I know he plays wing back. He should be on the wing.
I feel like if he stays fit, he's going to provide Liverpool with a lot of goals this season.
He can hit a free kick and all, can't he? He can hit a free kick, mate. Beautiful.
Yeah.
So you gone down
Most
that road.
assists?
I've gone down the obvious. I've gone for De Bruyne.
Yep, like that is pretty obvious.
I feel like obviously they win the league. It makes sense for me to have them win. They get the golden boot, and for them to get the most assists.
Yeah, I think people are looking forward to see that De Bruyne Haaland collection and see if that yields some nice goals.
Yeah.
Mitchell.
I've gone completely different. I've gone with Son.
Good shout.
Very
good shout. Him and Kane link up very well.
Them two are dangerous together.
I do feel like Kane would get more assists than Son, though. I don't know why.
I can see. He did last season.
More dropped striker place position.
Son's he's just dangerous. He's so dangerous.
Very underrated as a player. Very underrated.
He used to play in Germany. I watched him when he played for Leverkusen. He was dangerous then. He's got even better.
It's crazy how underrated Son is. It's
how
crazy
how he didn't get into the team of the season is bullshit. That was bullshit. And how Ronaldo did. He did fuck all season just because he's Ronaldo.
There you go.
Yeah, but because it's Ronaldo.
There you go. So, Golden Glove. This is the most clean sheets. So for the keepers, so the person that keeps it at 0, basically for most games. I've gone for Alisson Becker.
You've gone with Liverpool to win the league. So, well, the thing is, I've gone with City to win the league, so I've gone with Edison. This is a Man City. This is dominated by City players for me. I just feel like they're going to be cut above the rest.
Fair enough. Mitchell?
Fabianski.
He made the most saves this season, but didn't keep clean sheets.
It is a tough one. It is a tough toss-up between Alisson and Edison.
I was going to say, I feel like it was between them two for me. It was which one do I think is going to keep more clean sheets. I just went with who I think is going to win.
I want because I've gone Haaland top goal scorer. I want to say Edison.
Fair enough.
Because look what happens when Liverpool drop off. They lost 7-1 against Aston Villa, didn't they?
They did. Yep. They got spanked.
Okay. So we've got 4 more quick categories to go through. I'm going to start with the dirtiest team. So the team that gets the most bookings and red cards.
See, this is where I would think Tottenham may drop. The way they were playing pre-season.
I've gone smart with my decision.
The way they played pre-season. Yes, it was pre-season. They didn't get booked. I reckon if they carry that on into the Premier League, there will be a lot more bookings. And if there's a lot more bookings, there'll be a lot more reds.
See Conte.
And then
Conte again and playing aggressive, I can see.
Yeah.
It's Conte's style.
Where you got, Liam?
Fulham. The reason I say Fulham is purely because I think they're going to be in the bottom 6. They're going to be in a scrap, and they've been in the Championship. The Championship is a lot harder and it's a lot more physical. And I feel like, especially in the first half of the season, they're going to be flying into challenges that they get away with, away to fucking, I don't know.
Quick question: was it Leeds last year?
Probably.
Yeah, it was Leeds.
And Leeds were in a scrap. They were in a scrap.
Yeah.
Whatever team, it's going to be one of the teams in the bottom 6. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be one of the bottom. I think it's going to be Fulham.
I've gone for Leeds because they've got them finishing bottom, so I feel like they're going to get the most bookings sending off, and they did so last season anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, we're going on to transfers. So let's start with who you think is going to be the best transfer of the summer.
Go on, and you can start us off.
I've gone for a bit of an out there one. I haven't gone for one of the obvious ones like Haaland, Haaland or Nunes. I have gone for Sven Botman, who is the centre back that was signed for Newcastle. He's 22. He signed a massive, like 30 million or something Newcastle paid for him. And it reminds me, it's a transfer very similar to the one that Man City made just before they got the money, when they bought a young centre back called Vincent Kompany. And I feel like Sven Botman is going to be the kind of guy that will be an anchor in the team that suddenly gets a lot better around him, which is what Newcastle is eventually going to become. So I feel like Newcastle are going to be the team that drastically turns around the most from last season. And I feel Sven Botman will be recognised as one of the young defenders that has come in, put in great performances week after week for Newcastle in order for them to finish so high.
Good shout. I went down the obvious road. I went with Sterling.
Sterling.
I think Sterling has got that killer instinct that Chelsea need.
But don't you think while he was with Man City, he was quietened a lot. So moving over to Chelsea, everyone still knows how he's going to be playing.
Now, I think with Sterling, I think he did fantastic when he was at Liverpool. He did even better at Man City. Pep turned him into an amazing player. I think if he goes to Chelsea, it's going to be a fresh beginning for him. Look how quick of an impact he made when he went to City. Soon he went to City, bang, he was all over the place, and it's fantastic for England.
Yeah,
it's fantastic for us. I think Sterling is going to give Chelsea that kick up the arse they need. No, it ain't a striker. Sterling has played down the middle. To be fair, you could have it if you that ball over the top. How many players are going to catch Sterling?
Yeah.
How many defenders are going to catch him? They're going to bring him down, get a free kick, bring him down, get a penalty. He's going to be one of them. He's going to make an impact.
Okay, Mitchell.
Mine's completely different. Mine is actually a player that Arsenal did buy and not played because they stuck him on loan every season, and that's Saliba.
Well, it's Saliba, eh? Okay.
Yeah. He's looking promising from pre-season alone. He's looking promising, and he won. Granted, it's the Farmers League, but he won French Young Player of the Season, didn't he, last season?
Okay.
They give him a wheel of cheese as his winner. As his trophy lot.
He had to run down the hill for that.
Yeah, I did. All right. So now we move on to what we think is going to be the worst transfer of the summer, and I've gone for Kalidou Koulibaly at Chelsea. I feel like
said it was a couple of seasons too late.
I feel like it's a couple of seasons too late. I feel like 31 is quite old to be signing a
Is
he defender.
31?
He's 31, yes.
He ain't no Thiago Silva.
30 million.
He ain't no Thiago Silva.
I feel like that's part of the reason. And also where I got Chelsea finishing 6th, I feel like a lot of that is because they're going to be leaking goals. So, yeah.
I'm sorry, Dave. But it's for Richarlison. I'm sorry. 60 fucking million for Richarlison.
I've got Richarlison as well.
Everton paid 50 million. They then took the liberties of nearly getting relegated, then celebrated, finished 16th. It's a bit of a shambles. Then they pulled Tottenham's pants down for 50 million and then shoved an extra 10 million's worth of fucking bonuses up your ass while they're at it. That is a liberty. I
for
could be
a player
wrong.
that possibly be playing FA Cup and Carabao Cup.
Could turn round and go and score fucking 30 goals. It ain't going to happen. But he could. I'm just saying.
I hope it does now. Yeah.
I've got Richarlison.
Is Richarlison going to take Harry Kane's place? Yes or no?
Is he going to take Harry Kane's son or Kulusevski's place?
He's only playing when Harry Kane's injured during the NFL season. So the only time he's going to play.
February.
No. Yeah. Well, the hope is that he will turn out good and he can play alongside Kane and Son, and maybe Kulusevski won't be needed. Which is
Tottenham are smart.
Sacrilege to say at the moment because he was so good at it towards the end of the last season.
I mean, if Tottenham are smart, they wouldn't play Kane for the first month. And put Richarlison in, because then they put him back in when he's scoring more goals.
He does. He scores in August now.
Once or twice, not all the time.
Well, he's going to score from the beginning now.
Depends what they got to play. Depends what they got to play.
Right. The last one. Quite a tough one. The first manager to be sacked.
This is always a big turn. This is always a big talking point for the league. This always is.
Yeah. So the first manager to lose their job, I think, will be Marco Silva at Fulham.
Really?
yes, I feel that Fulham aren't going to get off to a great start. I feel like the owners tend to be a little bit trigger happy when it comes to things like this, and they will.
Yeah, Tony Khan.
There we go. He'll be busy with his booking his wrestling program very badly. And he was.
When's Orange Cassidy going over?
Oh,
yeah,
no.
they'll sack. Yeah, they'll sack Marco Silva and put Luchasaurus in as manager.
Now they'll put the Blackpool Combat Club in charge.
Yeah. Anyway, I feel like Marco Silva will get sacked. They'll bring in someone else in the season. They won't do too well. Then they'll get sacked, and then they'll put someone in who's going to manage them in the Championship, and then they'll still go down. But it still won't be as bad as Leeds. Liam,
I'm probably the same as Liam. Maybe.
I'm probably going to say the opposite. I think Fulham will start well and finish bad. That's what I think is going to happen.
Okay.
Lampard.
Yeah.
Two reasons. Two reasons. One, Everton were terrible. They were terrible last season, and I don't think he's got. I mean, he was at he went to Chelsea. He did manage Chelsea for a little bit, didn't he? I'm right.
Yeah, Lampard did, yes.
Didn't do fantastic, but I'm not being funny. It's like playing manager mode. He had unlimited money, mate. He had unlimited Russian blood money. Didn't do that well. Now he's there. They barely stayed up. I don't think he's got it in him. And secondly, I fucking hate Frank Lampard so much. I fucking hate him. I cannot wait for him to get the fucking sack. I can't wait. Dump his fat ass on the fucking curb. I hate him.
Okay, so you don't like him, yeah? Okay.
No.
Mitchell, you said Lampard as well.
I did say Lampard.
Same reasons.
I don't have a deep hatred for Lampard like Liam does.
Obviously not.
No one does.
But I reckon he's going to carry on from where he left off last season on a losing streak, and the owners are going to get like 5 or 6 games in if he's lucky. And they'll be like, right, it's time to go.
Okay.
I reckon I'll say a couple of ass whoopings. That's what it'll be.
You know, I was playing around with like Ten Hag maybe to get sacked, but I was like,
will they give him time? That's it. They don't start well. Will they give him time? That's the Manchester United's problem.
Alex Ferguson part of the board again.
Probably. I read something about him.
I'm pretty sure he was there in the meeting with Ronaldo.
Yeah, but
I feel like he'll get
United also hired Benny McCarthy for their staff. He couldn't stay in shape when he was playing, let alone now. And 2, they want to sign Tom Huddleston.
Oh yeah, but he's for under 21 player manager, isn't he?
Player / under 21 coach.
Oh, okay.
They want him as a squad player.
Yeah, but they had Paul McShane last season.
That's not exactly great. It's not exactly a fucking upgrade, much of an upgrade, is it?
But anyway, yeah. So I feel like Lampard will get a bit of a good start with Everton, but then eventually will fall off. The question is, for me, who do Everton bring in after they sack Lampard? Because it feels like they've gone through all the managers. I hope they don't.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
I hope they don't turn to the likes of Pochettino or something like that, because I'd hate for that for him.
Hodgson again.
I feel like Pochettino already.
Boy.
Hodgson or Sam Allardyce again.
Allardyce is retired.
They'll bring him back. He'll bring him back from that.
It'd be Mick McCarthy. He can get scared at nothing again.
Okay, so that was our Premier League predictions.
Before we finish, is it before Christmas, a couple of weeks into the season, or after Christmas? First second. The first second.
First second.
Before Christmas.
Before Christmas. It's always before Christmas.
I'd say about October time.
Because if you're bottom at Christmas, you're done. You're done if you're bottom at Christmas.
So that was our predictions. I look forward to listening to this all back in May time when the season is over and seeing how West Ham
and when West Ham qualify for Europe, and you can both suck my chode.
Okay. So Mitchell, now you can wrap it up.
Thanks for listening, guys. You can find all previous Idle Chats as well as other podcasts on all podcasting platforms. You can also find them on Twitter at WaitWhatPodTrio. Thank you and bye.